Solana putting in a major move over the weekend, and a critical, rare buy signal is currently flashing. I want to discuss that with you, as well as taking a look at DOGWIFHAT, one of the key Solana beta coins. Let's get it. So, have a look at this right here. This is crazy town. This is the MACD on the weekly. MACD on the weekly putting in a bullish crossover under the zero line. Very critical point right there. Had a major downtrend, put in that new bull cross. Last time we had a bull cross after a major downtrend for Solana under the zero line. July 2022. That's insane. That was a long time ago, okay? So look, very powerful signal here showing a major shift in momentum for Solana here. You can see you tend to not want to be buying coins up here or up here. You want to buy coins down here. You might think, well, Lark, but it's already up 70% off of its lows. Yeah, it is. I get that. It's had a pretty crazy move recently. It has been running into a bit of resistance here, but if you think this cycle still has legs, if you think we are going to go higher, there's opportunities here. Also keep in mind that just because you're getting a bullish crossover doesn't mean that you can't have a little bit of price turbulence in the coming days and weeks and still have that bullish crossover be valid. We had a bullish crossover after a significant downtrend here from the start of 2024 right down to October 2024. That bullish crossover happened here. Following week, the price dropped by almost 15%. FYI. Let's have a look at the daily here. Daily, very, very interesting. Now, this basically hit to a T the breakout target from this triangle. Beautiful move here. Smashed right through the 200-day. Now coming up, hitting this resistance here at 180, which has over the weekend acted as resistance. Okay? So, the challenge now for Solana. Can it break 180 definitively and rage higher, or will we see a retrace some point this week back down to around 161, 162, something like that, to retest the 200-day EMA? Well, that's where I'm putting my money at. More on that in a second, though. DOGWIFHAT, this coin, gosh darn, the new bleeding edge of meme coin technology has returned with a vengeance. They put a hat on the dog, guys. Crazy stuff. Who thinks of these crazy things? That's genius. Anyway, this coin went up significantly over the last few days after bouncing off of the 20 and 50-day EMAs right here. It put in a 110% move. Now, other meme coins have put in bigger moves. We've seen like Moodang and Godius Maximus and some of these other ones putting in absolutely bonkers, like 200% plus moves in some cases. So, whiff here, maybe a little more tame. Only 120% over the past few days. What is up with these meme coins? This is insane. The amount of just intense bounce really shows you. The market is telling you, hey, this is what we like trading and this is what we're going to continue trading. Okay? Where did all the money start flowing? Not necessarily into your hot tech coins, although some of those moved too. It started flowing back into the meme coins. You can love it, you can hate it. It is what it is. Okay? You can be right, or you can be wrong, right? But you're not necessarily going to make money if you're right that meme coins are dumb, but ignore them because you're too proud to make money on them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, that's an intense move right up to the 200-day EMA. From current price, you need almost a 30% pullback in order to get back to this previous level of price resistance to try to flip that into support now. You'd probably find the 20-day EMA around there somewhere. You can also see this uptrend line, which likely gets retested at some point. How long it takes to get there, who knows? We've had incredible explosive moves right across the board for crypto. How much longer can intense, explosive daily 30, 40% runs on these meme coins continue? I don't know. I feel like we are getting slightly overextended here on a lot of these coins, okay? Doesn't mean they don't run harder. Doesn't mean they don't run further. But the reality is some of these coins are starting to get pretty overextended. Pullbacks will happen. Although none have happened yet. There hasn't actually been a lot of significant pullbacks since this move started. It's just been up only, which makes me think the market's probably getting complacent to some extent that well, it's just gonna be up only all the time for meme coins. So everybody's gonna start getting in late, getting in with FOMO, 100x longing everything. You get a leverage washout, which then gets back down to retest some of these positions. I'm not taking a whiff position right now. I am more interested actually in a Solana position, so that's what I'm gonna show you. I will be taking a position on Solana here. So I'm gonna be putting a buy order in for 162. So that brings me just above the 200-day EMA. Okay, a lot of these recent EMA retests, a lot of these coins have been kind of coming down just to touch them. So we'll do 162 here on that. Put in about that much there. Take profit, stop loss. Take profit, I think we're gonna leave that open for right now. It probably has a great potential to run. Stop loss in at 155, okay? So if we get that move back down to 162, great, go long there. 155, that would either be a pretty intense wick under the 200-day EMA, which obviously can happen, or would be enough under the 200-day EMA that it doesn't get hit, okay? So we'll see how that goes, see how it plays out. Right now, for that order, I will leave the take profit order open. Could be a pretty significant bounce higher if that does play out, and then we can move the take profit up via a stop loss, right? So we can move our stop loss up into profit as the move starts to go higher. So that's what I'd watch out for here. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up that long here. Click on confirm. So that limit order is now placed in. And by the way, we still have limit orders open here for Pepe and for Ethereum. Again, banking on a potential pullback. And if we miss the pullback, we watch out for new breakouts. That's just the name of the game. Okay, so if you want to trade with Solana, Ethereum, Pepe, whatever coins, get yourself an account over at BitUnix. There's no KYC, no VPN, no BS exchange. Doesn't matter where you live in the world, you can use BitUnix. Okay? Link down below. You're gonna get $10 for starting your account. $400. That's $400 in deposit bonuses, which is crazy, man. Deposit $2,000, you get $400 back. $1,000, you get $200 back. $500, you get $100 back. $2,000 in trading bonuses. Link down below. Go check it out. Thank you very much. I'll see you back in the next video.